Turn that blare off, our kid. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video. We are back in the McLaren. We are about to jump onto the Positive Perception server for the last in the Gt3 series that they are doing. It's at Spa-Francorchamps, so it's one of those tracks, we all know it, but in a mixed abilitied race, it can be getting, you know, banging them apexes and being spot on can make all the difference. So keeping your nose clean. So I'm basically going to jump onto the server. I'm then going to just go through the process of being very much an am, which I am. I'm not quick, but being an am driver in a world of, you know, professional silver class and very quick amateurs, because there are some guys out there that, you know, I don't know who to pick, whether it's their own preference that they decide, yeah, I am this. So as I say, Positive Perception Gt3 season 10, it's round 6, so they've done this, the guys there put on some really good races. It's very fair, it's yeah, it's good clean racing. It's not like the usual carnage you get on the servers, public servers, but yeah, it's good stuff. So I'm just going to do a few laps. We're not going to set no blistering times, but I want to see whether the brakes keep temperature and the tyres keep temperature before I do any sort of adjustment to the rest of the car. So pit speed limiter on, first gear. We're at the bottom of the pits anyway, so
your exit looks clear. Stay behind the line.
cheers, Jim.
Your brakes are cold, be careful.
Very bumpy, this exit is very bumpy indeed. I don't know whether that's true in real life, but it's like that, isn't it? So this is a sequence that you can get wrong quite easily. There's a lot of gravel just there, and then this, when I've got pressure on me, this is a corner that I just mess up totally. So ideally, you hit the apex, you run wide, you come back in to take the next left-hander. But when I've got pressure people behind me, like the faster guys, I can't always, I just end up running wide, I end up getting myself in a right old 2 and 8, so you can easily run wide there as well. So it's things like when the race is on, if you keep it on track without, you know, causing anybody, you just go around at your own pace, whatever's comfortable. I mean, it proves that the races I've done, the top guys can get to squalor off various things, they can be, you know, so it's just a case of going round. I'm not saying drive around taking pictures of the scenery, I'm just saying, you know, that's still a lift for me. I'm not through there flat yet. And that bit there, the bus stop, you can unsettle the car quite easily. If you nail this bit just right, because if you run wide, you'll get pinged track limits, and you'll get all the dirty debris. Now I got away with that, but I was all 4 wheels off then, wasn't I? getting the right speed without scrubbing too much off. But of course, this is a live server, so everything's being monitored. It's just track limits, like I say, you've got to keep your nose clean. If you get a drive through and you're fighting 2 or 3 cars in your category, never mind overall, there's no chance of that for me yet, but overall, and you have to do a drive through, you might just drive around your own. You might as well be in a camper van looking at the scenery. Because there's no way you're going to make up the time if you're all in the same. You know, if you're that close matched together.
And that time was 2:27.45. Brake temperatures look good.
Right, so Jim said, the crew chief, that brake temperatures look good. So, at the moment, I think we've got a good setup for Spa. That was better. Neater. Nobody else in the service. I've got the tractor myself. I'm very gentle through here. I don't like. I've spun out so many times, and I just, you know, you make the car that light. The key is just don't unsettle the car. You don't have to. Kept it in, beautiful. No, see what I mean? That's just gone. That was going to be a good lap, so yeah. Alright then, guys.
2:27.85, you're now 0.40, slower than your best.
So 2:27s, I mean, I need more track time at Spa, obviously, in this particular car, because I've not raced here in this car. I've raced here in all sorts of other cars in the time, but on the sim, obviously. But yeah, so that's just a little insight into the McLaren 720S Evo, GT3, AM car.